So once I turned 32 and I found this out, what I'm telling y'all, I said, well, why the fuck ain't nobody told us this? Man, I got a 26-year-old at home, so I had to make sure I teach it. But you got to show and tell. Today y'all living in information. It's at the tip of your hand. It's called a smartphone. Right? So let's go.
Psalms 83.
Yeah, 83.
This is the book of Psalms out of the Bible.
Remember, why in the fuck we don't know this? Let's find out why.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Right, it's time to start talking. Let's go.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Now what?
For lo, thine enemies.
So, black men have to understand that you have enemies. And this is the Bible, right? They didn't say you had friends. They didn't say you had motherfuckers who don't like you. They said you have enemies. And they make a tumult. Tumult means they causing a ruckus about you. What they say? Let's see what they do.
It says Psalms 83 and 2.
Watch
For
that.
lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee.
And they that what?
And they that hate thee.
See that? So not only your enemies, but they hate you.
Have lifted up the head.
What they do?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right, see that? They took a crafty counsel against our people. And what they do? How they do it?
It says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right, who is our hidden ones? When you find out that your ancestry go back to Jesus Christ, right? It goes back to Moses. It goes back to Abraham. See that? These are people who are the head of the world. But we being told that, the book is fake, we don't know if they really existed. Well, let's start throwing back out what you talking to me. Let's throw it back to you. If you to tell me Abraham and my ancestors don't exist, and it might be, what about Abraham? I ain't never seen some white boy before, have you? So how do we know they exist? But let the world tell it, they exist. So ours exist. We looking at ours. Go ahead, a little bit more.
This is Psalms chapter 83.
And then if y'all got any questions, and
verse 4, it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
what did they do? What was all this about? Why we out here?
It says they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
See that? So the first thing they did is, they said, look, we don't like these motherfuckers, and we know we don't like these motherfuckers. The first thing we gonna do is cut them off from being a nation. You ain't gonna know this. We gonna teach you that. Because not only are you a Negro, but let's upgrade that word Negro. Because we don't call ourselves that, right? We call ourselves what? African American. But have you asked yourself, what the fuck do that mean? African, right? Let's start simple. Scipius Louis Africanus. That's where the word African came from. It was a Roman general of Alexander the Great, another white man. Now, American, we call ourselves. Americo. What was his name?
Americanus.
Yeah, Americanus. He was a French explorer. He was.
I know the
Look
elder.
him up real quick.
Wait,
Oh damn, you got your phone. Look, I was about to say, y'all got a phone? Yeah. But right off the dome, America Vespucci was a map maker. He came over here with Christopher Columbus. So Jesse Jackson in 1970, I was born 72, Jesse Jackson. Martin Luther King, Civil Rights, I was born 79. He coined us from Negro, after they killed Martin Luther King, as African American. So I'm neither African, because I don't know that white boy speaks Louis Africano, and I don't know American Vespucci. I'm not him either. So they took two white people's names, put it together, gave it. So the scripture said that they was going to cut off you from being a nation. That's why you here. But now you got to get back over here. Go ahead.
it says Psalms chapter 83 verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, see that? No more in remembrance. You ain't gonna never remember that you an Israelite. You ain't no nigga. You ain't no YN. See that? You ain't no African American. See that? You ain't no color person. You ain't black. That's black. I'm looking at his shirt. He don't look like that. You don't look like that. As dark as I am, I don't look like that. I'm a derivative of brown. You brown. I'm just a darker shade. You just a darker shade. So where the fuck they get black from? Just like white. That's white. White people ain't white. That's a construct. See, because white people are, according to the Bible, they the Edomites. You don't want to know about that.
Right.
You learn about that, you be like, oh, y'all ass finished. Okay, we're gonna let y'all go. A little bit more, we're gonna let them go.
Okay.
Because this son is fake, baby.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 5. They have consulted together with one consent.
See that? They have consulted together with one consent. You got 18 nations, 17 nations against you. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, the Arabs, the fucking people from India, the Arabs, they all against you. See, you gotta ask yourself something. Why the fuck is all these nations against me? What the fuck I do?
It says, verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom.
So it's finna give you the names of who against you. And the first person that was brought up is the tabernacles of Edom. The white man, Trump. That's what they the first ones against you. That's history. Who else?
It says the tabernacles
brothers go.
Okay. Of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
The Arabs. That's what they against you too. That's why they in what? Our community selling us what? They at the corner stores, talking shit, popping our women, looking at us like we ain't men and we don't run this shit. Who else?
It says of Moab, which is the Chinese, Asians,
Yep.
and the Hagarine,
Africans.
Gabal and Ammon.
More Africans and Jews.
Ammon.
Yep. The Japanese.
And Amalek.
See that? The Zionist Jews. The Amalek is very important because Amalek is the one that run your music. See that? You know how they say the Jews run the music? Right, that's Amalek. They the ones coming after us with the music to get us to be distorted, to say, I'll spin a block on my op. You ain't my op. Y'all young brothers not my op. So why would I spin a block to kill y'all? Meanwhile, the white man killing me at work, killing me at my job, going after my women and children, vaccines, all this shit. But I'm only looking for y'all though. That don't make no sense. I ain't doing that. That ain't happening. We ain't doing that. We ain't looking for y'all. We looking to do this. Build. We are the greatest people in the world. We got the kingdom of heaven coming. Watch out for your enemies. See, we here to inform y'all, young men. We ain't here to tear you down. We ain't here to talk about you. We ain't here to make you believe some shit. We gonna show you what the book says. And watch your enemies.
It says verse 7.
See, we was given the authority to openly tell it. That's why we do it. Y'all just pay attention. Look around. And oh yeah, you can have as many of them as you want to. Just don't marry. Go ahead.
It says
You gotta tell them the truth at this point.
Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines.
Africans.
Yup.
You gonna fuck them Africans up, just like King David did Goliath.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
There we go.
That's pretty much it on
Okay. So y'all brothers got any questions? If not, we finna go ahead and start opening this
Something
up.
about the Edomites, whatever, the white people. Something about that.
What about them?
You say you don't know about it. Something about
Genesis 25. Okay. Let's see. They right here. Let's start finding out about them. Matter of fact, starting in Obadiah, since that's what we ended at the lesson,
Chapter
and
1.
then get to Genesis. Yeah. And see,
right on time.
and see, that's spiritual that y'all asked about the Edomites out of all anything you could have said. Y'all highlighted Edom. Let's get Edom then.
Yep.
Which let's start from the beginning. Because I used to ask myself, how the fuck they run everything? They don't seem that smart. They women not sexual. I'm looking at it.
You just gotta get going at like 15.
Okay, so let's get one. Let's get one on. They want to know about Edomite. Genesis
What do you want to do?
25. Oh yeah, we finna show them the basics. This the basics right here. Y'all be like, damn. These niggas ain't playing.
Pay attention.
27 and 35. 32. 27 and 32. Let's go.
This is the book of Genesis in the Bible.
Now this is the beginning of white people. And then Malachi 1 and 1. And you gotta be quick though. You gotta be quick.
Okay.
They gotta go.
Genesis, okay, 25 and 27. And the boys, where should I start at? Oh yeah, 25. And the first came out red all over like in hairy
Right.
garment.
So people having kids on earth. Genesis means the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning of where white people come from, right? So here you go having two black people having kids, right? Now
It says,
watch this. Y'all gonna start laughing.
and the first came out red.
Right. So a black woman having babies, right? Out the Bible. This out the Bible. You need to get the name right. If you can catch it. Because they gotta get the name.
It says all over like in hairy garment, and they called his
No.
name.
Isaac.
Okay. Okay. This is Genesis 25:19. And these are the generations of Isaac,
You gotta know that name, Isaac.
Abraham's son.
Abraham.
Abraham beget Isaac.
Abraham begat Isaac.
And Isaac was 40 years old when he
He's
took
40. I'm 47. Go ahead.
Rebekah to wife,
Right. So he took him a wife.
the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram,
Yeah. That's our history. That's our background.
the sister to Laban the Syrian.
Yeah.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife.
Right. His wife said, "Look, something going on. What's going on?" He said, "Shit, let me go holler at the Lord. Hey, what's going on? What my wife talking about?" What he say?
Because she was barren.
Right, because she had kids. What happened?
And the Lord was entreated of him,
Right. The Lord said, "No, I got you. I'm gonna tell you what's going on."
and Rebekah his wife conceived.
Right. She got her kids.
And the children struggled together
Right.
within
They
her.
in her stomach, but they fighting.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Right. She said, "Damn, I'm having kids. They supposed to be twins. What the fuck is going on? Why they fighting?"
And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her,
Now listen.
2 nations are in thy womb.
Not two paternal brothers, not two twins. You got two nations in thy womb. Whatever.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from
Two
thy bowels.
different whole manners of people. These brothers is not finna be the same. They finna be polar opposite of each other. Go ahead.
And the one people shall
And-
be stronger,
One of them men, they're gonna be stronger, but they nations, they're gonna be stronger than the other. That's physically, mentally, and spiritually. That's us.
And-
Show you.
and the one people shall be stronger than the other people,
Uh-huh.
and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right. Whoever come out first, you going under slavery under your brother. Go ahead.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like in hairy garment,
That's white people.
and they called his name Esau.
They called his name what?
Esau.
Oh, then what happened?
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took on Esau's heel.
See, the reason why his brother not being explained, but the first one was, because his brother came out looking like his parents, black like us. That first motherfucker came out, they said, "The fuck was that baby doing here?" Oh shit. That's the birth of who you call white people today, right out the Bible. And what else happened?
It says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
See that? That's who we from. We from the sons of Jacob. That's who we from. They know this shit. That's why they took us from this to giving us this. That's why in Psalms 83 it said your enemy, which happened to be your brother, who happened to be in the Bible, and you only gonna get this out of here. You can't learn this nowhere else in the world. You only gonna get your history of y'all and why you in this predicament out of this book, the Bible, which is your book. That's why we're here to open it and give it back to you. Because they took it from us. Go ahead.
It says, and Isaac was 60 years old when she bare them.
All right, that's it. Because I want to get the reason why they're able to do what they're doing to us today. That's next. That was the first one I was going to give, but the architect, good question. That's the Genesis between that he gonna have a weapon. That's what we at now. This nigga got that weapon. He got it from God too. 25. I'm trying to work quick. I said we got two. 27 and 32. Watch this. This it right here. You ain't gotta know shit else after this. 27.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 32.
Just take it down.
It says, and Isaac his father said unto
See
him,
that? Same people. Isaac. Remember Isaac is Abraham, Esau, Jacob. See that? Now here go Isaac. Now he on his death, but he finna give a gift to his kids, which is Esau and Jacob. But watch what he give Esau, which is why he run the world today. Go ahead.
It says, and Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau.
See that? So here our forefather acting like he his brother. But go ahead.
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that have taken venison and brought it me, and I have eaten of all thou camest, and have blessed him? Yeah, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father,
See that? So when a white man heard his father saying, wait a minute, I already gave you a blessing. I'm fast forwarding for y'all. The white man like, no, you ain't give me shit. I'm here now, father. Where my blessing at? Our ancestor already came and took it. But let's see what happened, because this is your reality today.
Genesis 27:34, and when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and have taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times.
Twice.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken
Now
away
you
my
finna
blessing.
find out why white people hate you. Period. Go ahead. Right out the Bible.
It says he took away my
They
birthright.
don't hate nobody else but us, but this is why.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?
Let's see what he did.
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold,
Now watch the white man bless. Watch this.
I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him, and what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
See that? He said your first blessing as a white man, you're gonna have the best parts of the whole earth. Remember that? What else he got coming?
It says, and shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
See that? You're gonna run everything in the sky. That's why if you wanted to fly a plane, you have to go and you have to learn English. And if you do, for some reason, I don't know where you're gonna get the money from. If you do, for some reason, get up there in the atmosphere, they're gonna come holler at you with an F-16 right? They'd say, who the fuck told you you can come up here without our permission? We the white man. We run this shit. Go ahead. Satellites too. Yeah, we done this time.
Okay. And it says, and by thy sword thou shalt live.
See that? And by thou sword. This is how you gonna live.
And shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
What did he say?
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
As soon as my dad die, what he gonna do with his brother?
Then
When
I
you
will
looking at
slay
each
my
other
brother
today,
Jacob.
I'm gonna kill your black ass. See that? And that's why today white men have this undesirable hatred towards us. And you'll be like, damn, bro, I don't even know this motherfucker. Why is he hunting me down like this? Because it goes back to spiritually Esau and Jacob, and they swear that not only they was gonna kill you when y'all father died, and that's why what's his name in Minnesota?
White. George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. That's why that white man was able to put his foot on his fucking neck and look at the cameras until he died. Because that's that spiritual hatred that they got towards us. And that's why they kill us with the gun. And that's why they take the whole world with the gun and the sword. And that's why that's what God said how he's going to do. The rest is history, ain't history. Now y'all know. Now knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
All right, y'all just remember we the Israelites, and just look up Great Millstone. Yeah, GMS. All right, y'all brothers take it easy. All right, so where we at? So yeah, that's why you got to come out to the highways and byways, because the generations never get old, and young men are looking for the truth, and we need to give it to them.
I was gonna actually read it.
No, go ahead.
Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
See that? And that's why we out here and we crying aloud. We ain't sparing not. See that? We got to tell y'all that this is the end of the world. Period. And it ain't just the end of the world, it's the end of Esau's world. Who is Esau? Which we just had to show the young brother, the white man and the white woman. Your world has ended. We don't give a fuck about your mixed kids and none of that shit. Yeah, I wish I don't give a fuck about none of that.
It says, cry aloud, spare not.
And for all you Uncle Toms out there, I gotta talk to Uncle Toms today.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression.
Right, and that's why I'm talking to the Uncle Tom. Because we here to lift up our voice and show you your transgression, that you being a part of this Sigma Pi Delta secret society, that shit is over with. That Harriet Tubman, that Martin Luther King, what's her name? What's his wife's name? Kalisa, some shit. Sheila. All that shit is over with.
It says, and show my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to God.
35.
Okay.
We're gonna ride y'all ass. We're gonna ride y'all ass today. And then anything we got.
Okay.
We're going this way.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
See that? Mount Seir. That's where these Edomites from that we just expound to the young brother. That we gotta set our face against Mount Seir and do what?
It says, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophecy against
See
it.
that? And prophecy against them. Meaning tell them what's finna happen. And actually, what's finna happen in America? Jeremiah 50. Let's see what's finna happen.
I think that page name falling out of my book.
Oh Lord.
I'm about to check.
He said he twerked that motherfucker so much. He said that motherfucker fell out of his book, y'all.
Yeah,
He
well,
been
no,
twerking
it's
that
there.
motherfucker. He said it's there.
You see, it's like
That's like my revelation. That motherfucker, go ahead, you got it. It's
what
there.
verse you want?
50 and 1. Start from the top.
Okay.
You finna ride that
Get some
motherfucker.
water. Cheers, Chris.
No, go ahead, take your time. I
It
got it.
says-
I got it.
Okay.
Get your water.
I
Handle
am
yourself.
doing
Get it out the car. Go over to the car. Shit, we ain't going nowhere. We here. All right, I got it. So let's go. So Jeremiah 50, right? And 1. The word of the Lord speak against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard, publish, and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Murdoch is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her imagery are broken in pieces. See? So that was a lot. But it's talking about America. It's talking about Babylon. Babylon is aka America, which is the land of Chaldeans, which is the land of witchcraft. Because Adam Weishaupt, 1776, set up America under witchcraft. And seeing we here in Wisconsin, right? Wisconsin is known to the elites like Trump as the Wicca state. So what do Wicca mean? It means the religion of witchcraft. That's the state we living in. So in 1776, Adam Weishaupt set up America to be the new world of the witches and warlocks on which y'all worship today. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. And when they say a nation that's going to come up against, what nation is coming up against America right now? Russia, Iran, China, Taiwan, India, Venezuela. Y'all take y'all fucking pick. Everybody understand one thing about America that you Americans don't understand. This place is the problem. You guys happen to be the problem. And y'all support the problem. Whether you voted for Democrat or Republican, you the fucking problem. The kids are being raped. Yeah, I said it. Your president is on record saying, let's grab him by the pussy, right? But then you got another guy that say, and I'm talking about for you Democrats, you're not black unless you vote for me. But this the same guy that 40 years ago, see that? I'm gonna keep saying my age for a reason. I'm 47 years old. I was born in 1979. And Biden is on record saying, my kid will not go to school with those kids. You talking about the crackhead? Now you see the irony in this? My mom was given crack as an experiment of me living and growing up in Chicago on 22nd and State Street. See that? See the irony in this? So to go 50 years from that day, and remember, she was a welfare queen. That's what y'all label her. I'm talking about the government of the United States of America, who the Democrats and the Republicans from 1970 to today all support. This all facts. This record. We ain't gonna get to talking about the AIDS, because then y'all say, oh, this is personal with him. No, there ain't no misinformation.
You know how to be flagging videos.
Yeah, I got the facts. We got facts. But let's go back into the Bible.
Jeremiah?
Yep, Jeremiah 50. 50 and 3. But out of the north, because see, they finna understand why Russia, China, Iran, and the rest of the country is finna blow this place up.
Jeremiah 50 and 3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate.
Yeah, and I didn't do anything for this shit to happen. I'm just a messenger like the weatherman. You can't get mad at the weatherman if it tells you it's gonna rain and it starts raining.
And none shall dwell therein.
Right. Y'all all finna get blown up.
They shall depart both man and beast. In those days, in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come.
The children of who? Because who was teaching them young men? They was
Israelites. It says the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together.
See that?
Going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power.
That's what we doing right now. We ain't dealing with America. We ain't dealing with y'all politics. We ain't dealing with no more of this bullshit. It's over. That black culture, you can keep it. We straight. We Israelites. I don't know nothing about no black, Native American, none of that. All I know is the 12 tribes of Israel, from either a Judite, Negro, you either Jamaican, West Indies, Benjamin, you either Haitian, which is called Levite, which is the priest, like Aaron, like Moses. You either Seminole Indian. Look, I said Seminole Indian. They still got me.
Simeon.
Yeah, Seminole, Dominicans, Guatemala, Panama, Zebulon. Or you Puerto Rican, which ain't no such thing as Puerto Rican, because when they was conquered, the white man said he poured in on the port and their land was rich. Rican, that's where that come from. That's a byword. They Ephraim, meaning I am fruitful.
Well, the true name in the Hebrew is a Paryam.
Go ahead.
Yep.
See that?
Paryam. That's
Yeah,
the
we got
holy tongue.
we got our language back too, by the way. Manasseh,
Manasseh.
Cubans,
Yep.
Gad,
God.
Native American Indians,
True.
Reuben,
Ra-Abun.
Seminole Indians,
Son of the right.
the one that Andrew Jackson couldn't get rid of.
Wait, Benjamin. No.
You said it right, son of
Benjamin.
the right. Yeah, son of the right, Benjamin.
Ra-Abun. See, it's a son, because he was the firstborn.
my excellence. Nefertali, the Argentina to Chile. Let's see.
Naphtali.
Go ahead. I'm laughing because we got our shit back. Asher, Colombians,
Asur.
and Issachar, the Mexicans.
The Shashkan.
Them are our people. This is what we come out here for. That's what all this is about. You got some more on there?
And we can match them because we all got our certain traits and characteristics, and it's all in the name too.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, omen nomen. Your name means what you was gonna be doing on earth. That's why the first thing the white man did is Psalms 83:1. Let's cut them off from being a nation. So they would never know who they was and why they supposed to be doing what they supposed to be doing.
But their name may be no more in
And
remembrance.
remember, right? Oh, we African Americans. Crazy as hell. That don't even make no sense. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 50.
Yep. We still going.
Verse Jeremiah 15:5. Okay. They shall ask the way of Zion. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, and say, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a
Right.
perpetual covenant.
That's what we doing, because the covenant was given to the Israelites. It wasn't given to the world. So we here to accept our covenant in front of the world. And the rest of the world, y'all don't have nothing to do with this. So just watch. You don't believe me, just watch.
This shall not be forgotten. It says, verse 6, my people has been lost sheep.
Right, see that? We was lost. Y'all then gave us and labeled us and did everything y'all wanted to do to us. We done been every butt of every joke that there has ever been.
Yep.
From y'all dressing up like us in blackface, to imitating our women and men, to now y'all got this, oh, they YNs. Yeah, all right. I don't even want to talk about that.
I was about to say something.
No, go ahead. I want you to say something.
Dude at work told me, he said, man, you know I used to work with this old white dude, and one day he came up to me and said, you walk like a monkey.
Right, see that? See that?
And I said, you know what you should have
See?
told him?
See? You walk like a fucking caveman.
You are a monkey, because you used to,
Get it.
you,
No, say what you say. Job 30, but go
I said
ahead.
I would have told him, you're the true monkey, because y'all was the one living in the cave.
Right, and we finna get that. Fuck you talking about, white boy? Motherfucker try to like you the cradle of civilization, but you come from us.
Right.
See that? That's one thing that I can't give white people credit on. That they would tell you, well, all civilization started in Africa. So that means you come from us, right? Right? Do y'all agree with that? All civilization started in Africa?
Yeah.
Where it started at?
Close.
No. Let's hear what she got to say. Where civilization started at? Y'all see the hypocrisy? They not smart. See that? No, I'm gonna wait. Let's wait. Cause she's smart. You see how quick she was able to say something? But you notice where she at? Fuck out of here. See that? Now you see why we deal with men? Men know to keep their fucking mouth closed. You fucking women, y'all in trouble out here. Yeah, I said it. You fucking women, y'all in trouble out here. We in fucking war, and y'all around this motherfucker popping shit.
Comfortable, got
Fuck
the
out
doors
of here.
out.
No, go ahead.
Job-
Talking that shit.
What chapter?
30:1. Fucking white bitch.
Job 30:1. But now, they that are younger than I have me in derision.
See that? But they that are younger than us, they come from us. We don't come from them. They got us in derision. Popping that shit.
Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs.
See that?
Of my flock.
Our ancestors understood one thing about these crackers. You don't allow them to be around you and your animals. And I wonder why we don't want white women and men around our animals back in these days. See, our ancestor Job is telling us, don't have white people around your animals and you. Now, do we need to say anything else? They have exhibit to us on why you don't have them around you and your animals.
See, that's a heathen baby. That ain't no Israelite baby. That's a heathen baby.
Right, confusing the face. Go ahead. So now y'all understand why. What else?
It says Job chapter 30 verse 2. Yeah, where's the old ages perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste.
See that? And you see how you tap it up with the stick on the hand?
Oh.
She a servant.
The same one he just tapped the trash can with?
Yeah, she a servant. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He in this power. She a slave, and we got ours coming up next. So the moral of the story is, these people you don't even want around you, settled around you or nothing. And if you think I'm lying, just I wish I had the book 13 Tribes off the cover. That's what I read now. To tell you how remember where they they disintegrated off their body. And they was eating lice out their pussy.
Wow.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah. You Edomites allowed y'all underwear to disintegrate and y'all warm, and y'all had lights that y'all ate openly in front of people coming to visit y'all. It's in a book called The 13th Tribe by Austin Costa. Go ahead, we got some more now.
It says, verse 4, Job 30 and 4.
And then get that Daniel 4 and 17 we had basement.
Okay. Who cut up mallows by the bushes.
Right, so all that old, they really into being in shape. They eat cucumbers and grass and motherfucker, they only did that shit cause this. All right, see that? What else they eat?
It says who cut up mallows by the bushes.
Yeah, 12 tribes of Israel.
And juniper roots for their meat.
Yep. Yep.
It says they were driven forth from among men.
Right, see that? They were driven forth from among men because they warlike people. That's why.
They cried after them as after the sea.
Right, see that? And what has they done since they have conquered the world again? Have anybody watched the United Nations? I'm talking about the recent one. What is all the nations saying? America and Israel has to stop the killing in Gaza. It's a genocide going on, and you guys are openly supporting this. That's what they saying. Meanwhile, see that? Right, see that? And he just pompous in his pride. So, what's his name? Netanyahu? I'm kind of fucking it up. But we got a scripture for you. Since you like to say, we the Maccabees, and we're only doing what the Maccabees was doing, which that was, what, 1,000, 1,500 years ago? But here go a scripture for you. Number 24. All right, we got him. Yeah, hey, justice, brother. All right. See, you got the classic on their ass. That's an Israelite. That's an Israelite, bro. That's an Israelite all day. See that? That's an Israelite. See, don't think we out here stuck on stupid. Yeah, we ain't stuck on stupid. We know what we talking about. That man right there, that's an Israelite. He looking like a white dude.
Right. They don't even see the true Edomite. The wicked flee when no man pursues.
Come on now. You seen them, right? I want
It says, Daniel 9 and 7.
That's funny.
O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces
as this day.
At this day.
See that? As this day. That's why if we'd have had a cameraman, we'd have panned, we'd have been like, but if you hear how he talking, that's an Israelite. Everybody who gonna watch this gonna be like, yeah, that was Israel.
It says, and to the men of Judah,
the man of Judah,
and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem,
right, all of us,
and to all Israel that are near and that are far off,
right, because we were scattered.
Through all the countries whither thou hast driven them.
Right. Did you see he had them in Edomite? She was in all agreement. No, she was not on her head. Yeah. After he started talking, she started going, yeah. Because, the man who put a spirit on the woman don't be the way he are.
It says,
that's funny.
It says, and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass that they have trespassed against thee. Go back to the numbers.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, nigga, you in my mind, nigga. Don't think you finna go nowhere.
Sorry,
We on your ass. Numbers 24 and we gonna cut 24 and shit.
Okay, come on. This is
Start
number
13.
13. Okay. Yeah.
No, we giving you the whole story. We gonna end with this. Okay, then go ahead, sus.
This is Numbers 24.
You gotta encourage them, motherfuckers. See, they trying.
God, she gave you that.
Hey, go ahead, sister. Shit, I know what I'm talking about.
It says the Most High, Numbers 24 and 8, the Most High brought him forth out of Egypt. He has, as it were the strength of a unicorn.
Yeah, get used to that.
He shall eat up the nations, his enemies.
You gonna do what?
He shall eat up the nations, his enemies. That's that. I shall make thee a new. We say get the next. Okay,
Get that
okay.
motherfucker 9.
Okay, come on.
You know it.
Okay. Yep. It
Just
says
jump back.
Everyone. One of them. It says, and shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows. See that? Yep. Yep.
You gonna give us the power when the missiles gonna be on there.
I'm gonna grab a precept real quick, just to show that when the Lord ready to go to war,
It's on.
he bring all his best men.
Yeah.
This is
Man of war.
okay. Isaiah 41 and 14 to 16. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
Yeah, because right now we're one. We ain't got no power. They got a military. They got ships. They got all that shit.
Right. I will help thee, saith the Lord, all caps, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. So why do you think the Lord said he gonna break the other nations? Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small,
We're gonna beat the nations up.
and shall make the hills
Right.
as chaff.
So the nations and you government, see that? You hills and you read it again so we can make sure they understand what's a government and a nation.
Isaiah 41 and 15.
I mean a nation and a government.
Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth,
Right.
and thou shalt thresh the mountains and
See
beat
that?
them small.
You mountains are you nations. So we gonna fuck you nations up and whatever.
And shall make the hills as
And
chaff.
you hills is y'all governments. So we gonna fuck y'all governments up. Yeah, you heard it here. Nobody fucking playing with y'all.
Thou shalt fan them, and
See
the
that?
wind shall carry them.
See that? We shall, what did it say one more time?
It says, thou shalt fan them.
Thou shalt fan them. See that? When them when them ICBM missiles, when they touch down in different areas in America, you're gonna have a wall of fire that's gonna evaporate all y'all ass. It's gonna be a fan. Yeah, you finna get evaporated. Yeah, that's what finna happen to America. All you Americans, y'all finna get evaporated by Russia, China, Iran.
Hebrew Israelites,
Right.
right?
See that? They know who we are. We ain't hide. And we everywhere. And why is this message going out? Because it's the salvation of Israel. See that? And she could be an Israelite.
Yeah, that's it.
See that? That's an Israelite right there.
This one on the left.
No, that's it. No, that's an Israelite right there, bro. Look at her walk.
Yeah, come on.
That's
He
an
got the same
Israelite.
looking guy, just a little older, you know?
No, that's an Israelite. I'm looking at her. Her daughter just got the complexion. No, that mom is an Israelite. Yeah, she going with us. See that? Y'all in trouble, boy. This ain't no coincidence. Go ahead.
It says, Isaiah 41 and 16, thou shalt fan them,
See that? Yahushua gonna fan these people.
and the wind shall carry them away.
See that? The missiles and that kinetic energy gonna carry y'all ass away. And all the shit that y'all didn't built up. 2 Peter 3 and 1.
Ain't gonna do no more of that.
Man, that shit, man. Hey, that been on the stove too long.
It says, and the whirlwind shall scatter them,
See that? The whirlwind gonna scatter y'all. Ain't nowhere to run. Ain't no safe zones in America. America got, you know how you have that bullseye like this? America is in the how you say it, circumference of that. So it's like a bullseye, right? America is in the middle. So you do not want to be on the soils of America when God, which is a black man, come to America.
Because he said, none of my arrows shall return to me void.
Right. So you might want to go with the black man right now. He winning. Trust me.
It says, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord.
See that? You might want to rejoice in the Lord. So you might want to go with the black man right now.
And shall glory in the Holy One of Israel.
See that? We in our power. It's coming. We right at the door. Y'all finished. America is done. And how do we know? How do we know? It don't matter if he's showing out. They women inclined to us now.
Yeah.
We don't incline to them. That's how you know you losing your nation. Whenever your women is inclined to us and you following, like how we lost ours with Judah Carter. See that? When y'all made that coin under the Flavian dynasty, where y'all conquered us, and y'all had our women bow down, and you had a soldier standing over her, that's the fuck we talking about. That's what y'all got coming. And now you see why they women don't like them? See how brutal that was? Yeah. He literally jumped out the car, picked her up, and slammed her on the ground. And look, she don't think that's cool. But that's all he knows is brute force. And why? Because he seen them walk past. He felt the vibration. When he went past, he tried to show out. When he got up there, he had to remind her that he in his power. That's how you know he's losing power. Because he never used to have to do that. And oh yeah, you see the other Israelite woman, right? You see that, right?
This is
But y'all ashamed of this though.
This is back in Numbers chapter 24.
Yeah, because we done out this one. We finna ride they ass.
Okay. Verse you said 13.
Mm-hmm.
Verse Numbers 24 and 13.
It's gonna give them their whole destruction. Amalekite.
Okay. It says, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold.
Right. So you got Balaam and Balak. He's saying, look, bro, if you give me all your wealth, what's going to happen?
It says, I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Lord.
All right, Israelites. Hey, we almost out of here, man.
Jaha.
Yeah.
Jaha love.
Yeah. Yahweh Shai. See that? Now you see why we right here on this corner?
You see how the Lord had us in tune and say it at the same time?
Yeah.
Reinforce? Like,
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai.
We got to correct everybody. That's why we out here. We the teachers. Shit.
It says, I cannot go beyond the Numbers 24 and 13.
Now look at the order. Look at what this man say. You got Balaam talking to Balak. Balaam is telling Balak, hey, look, bro. What he say?
It says, I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Lord.
Let's go.
To do either good or bad of mine own mind.
Right. I can't do either good or bad. But
what the Lord saith.
See that? It's what the Lord say out this book. Not how you feel, what you think, what you interpret, and none of that. That's why the scripture said what? In Revelation 22, don't add, but don't take away. If you do that, I'm going to take you away. So don't play yourself.
Too late for Scary on that one. Well, he can repent. Anyway, Numbers 24 and 14, it says, and now behold, I go into my people, come therefore, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in the latter days.
I'm going to tell you what these Israelites going to do the rest of you people. See that? We finna show y'all what we finna do to y'all, what we finna do to them.
And he took up his parable and said,
Uh-oh, here it go.
Balaam, the son of Beor,
See that?
have said, and the man whose eyes are open have
See that?
said,
The man whose eyes was open. Yahweh opened up this man's eyes. Let's get it.
he have said, which heard the words of God, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the
Go ahead.
but having his eyes open.
You witches, y'all know what we talking about. Let's go. Then we can stay.
I shall see him,
Uh-oh, I shall see Yahweh Shai.
but not now.
But not now. He coming, but not now.
I shall behold him,
Yeah.
but not nigh.
Yeah.
There shall come a star out of Jacob,
Bam. Yahweh Shah.
and a scepter shall rise out of Israel,
And what he gonna do?
and shall smite the corners of Moab,
He gonna fuck you Chinese up.
and destroy all the children of Sheth.
See that? All you motherfuckers finna get it.
And Edom shall be a
Uh-oh.
possession.
And what?
Edom shall be a possession.
We gonna own you white boys and white women. We finna own y'all.
Seir also shall be a
Yeah, we
possession
taking your land too. Let us get that.
for his enemy. And Israel shall do valiantly.
See that? And we gonna fuck y'all up.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked upon Amalek,
Uh-oh. And when he looked upon them Zionist Jews, who's all in the midst of all this bullshit, what happened?
and he said, and he took up his parable and
We on
said,
y'all ass.
Amalek was the first of the nations,
Right. That's why you running everything.
but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
There y'all go. That's y'all history. It ain't a mystery anymore.
Yep.
See that? And y'all gotta figure that shit out. So we doing our job, and we gonna continue to do our job.
Yeah, since we was
Yeah, go ahead,
since
go
we
ahead,
going
take your
on,
time.
on the destruction of America, I was gonna bring out Revelation chapter 18, but let's bring out Revelation chapter 17. Well, no, I'm gonna bring out 18, then bounce to 17.
Yeah, kind. I was gonna say do the 18.
Okay. Revelation
Destroy
18
them that
and
destroy
1.
the earth. No, go ahead.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. Babylon is America. Is fallen and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean bird and hateful bird. That's why this place got to get destroyed. There is no righteousness within this place. All right?
Yeah, and those birds that's gonna be here, that's gonna inhabit this place, is Isaiah 34. That goes in more detail on the desert creatures, because America gonna be turned into a desert. So don't get it twisted, and don't come with that Hollywood Constantine bullshit. Miss us with that shit, man. This talking about desert creatures that's gonna be on the soils of America, because America ain't gonna exist anymore. It's gonna be a goddamn desert.
Yep.
So you gonna have the owls. Matter of fact, we gonna go and get it.
They say, yep.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
reading, 'cause I was trying to think of something in my head. But
No, just go to the Isaiah 34. We gonna give them the interpretation. We gonna tell y'all. We don't give a fuck if y'all believe us or not. We just gonna show y'all. Shit. That's all. Yup. I think it's like 34 and like 10. You will catch it. It'll say the cormorant, the different that, this and that, but it goes into the desolation and tell you them animals gonna be there.
Yep. Isaiah 34 and
Pay attention.
It says, it shall not be quenched night nor day.
Right, see that? When these missiles hit, just like 9/11, that shit was burning for days. You can see it from a satellite view. That's the same thing finna happen to America. So it ain't gonna be quenched night or day. But what's gonna happen?
It says, the smoke thereof shall go up forever.
Right, so the smoke gonna go up forever. This is America. America finna go up in smoke.
It shall lie waste.
Right.
None shall pass through it forever.
Right,
and
see that?
ever.
No, stay where you at. None gonna pass. Why nobody gonna pass through America? Because it ain't gonna be no ocean. Zelensky already told y'all. He told y'all president. He said the only reason why y'all having a good time, because y'all have a big ocean. Russia and China finna come over here and fuck all that up. Yeah, y'all know it. Get ready.
It says, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it.
See that? These animals gonna be here in America, because America ain't gonna exist anymore. It's gonna be a goddamn desert.
It says,
Right out the Bible.
the owl also and
See
the
that?
raven
The owl, the raven, the cormorant,
shall dwell in it,
yeah.
and he shall stretch out upon it
The land of,
the line of confusion.
see that? You ain't gonna know where Wisconsin started. You ain't gonna know where Illinois ended. You ain't gonna know where the South started. You ain't gonna know where your Louisiana Purchase is at. All this shit gonna be a desert. And they show you on the money. If you look on the money of America, I'm talking about the new dollars, the new hundreds, the new 50s, they show you ICBM missiles hitting this place. Facts.
Go look it up.
It says, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Ain't gonna be nothing left.
Ain't gonna be nothing, bro. Ain't gonna be nothing. Y'all done. So you can go back to where you was at.
Okay.
Now they got the interpretation.
This is Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And what's that wine? It's your American philosophy.
Yeah.
That's why in one laundromat you got Ishmael, Moab,
Go
you got
ahead.
us, you got Edomites. Everybody's in a one big boiling pot.
And they mad. They looking at us for answers. And when they see how we moving, the Elamite had to say something.
It says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
See that? Y'all all got rich off America. That's why America became the engine of the world.
Yeah.
See that? That was during World War II. America became the engine of the world. So the nations have drunk of the philosophy.
Yep. And it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through her abundance of her delicacies. That's why everything you see is made in India, made in Taiwan, made in China, made from all. America pays so much money. Americans will pay $200 for some $5 shoes that was made in China. So yeah, they happy. They waxing, you know.
Come on now. Need we
says-
say more?
No.
Shit.
So now while that's going on, fast forward to verse 9, Revelation 18:9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Damn.
So they're gonna be like, damn,
Yeah.
yo, did you see what happened to America?
That motherfucker got destroyed.
We ain't going back over there.
Ain't nothing. Land of confusion. Ain't nothing to go back to. It's a fucking desert.
Tell
They
me-
don't have no oceans. They don't have no lakes. They don't have no ponds. They don't have no land. They don't have no fruits. They don't have no trees. They don't have shit over here, bro. This shit is finished.
And here's what they gonna do. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment.
Right? They gonna say, God damn, we don't want to get done like that. Oh my God. Do you see what's God doing to that place? Nigga, they got the chariots over there. God himself that came down. We don't want no smoke. Y'all don't want no smoke. Y'all don't want no
says,
smoke.
Alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, see that? America.
Finished.
When you say America, what do you automatically think? The best of the best, pride, right? That mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. They
Damn.
saying
1 hour.
all that military strength you had, all them citizens,
1 hour's ass kicking.
all the celebrities, all the everything, in 1 hour is all gone.
Damn.
1 hour.
That's horrible. Yeah, that's horrible. That's a lot of ass kicking too.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. And that's the conclusion to the matter. That this place has a deadline on it. They got a doomsday clock that's at what? 11 o'clock, something like that?
No, it's 2 minutes away.
2 minutes away. There we go. But we just sitting here kicking it on a sailboat.
That's called breaded circuses.
Well, they kicking it on the sailboat. We preaching the word. But
Yeah.
So with that, hope you brothers and sisters edified. Until next time, we want to say Kwame Yashrala. Shalom.
Shalom.